Salvete Spectatores, it's Masopust. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4, our first Let's Play campaign, sort of as Italy, as the Italian Empire. And we are about to trounce Ethiopia. We have to go to war with them. I mean, we are at war, we have to beat them, that is. Last time we checked all the alerts. There is one unresolved alert, and I kind of trained air combat off screen. So how this works is we have air wings, we have planes first. When we produce them, we have them, and they are in reserves. We can assign them to certain airfields, air bases, and from there we can assign them to aerial combat areas where they will engage and help support our troops and stuff. So we already deploy available planes in reserves. Ah, right, I didn't know how to get another air wing going. So let's put all the bombers. I think this one's better. Let's put everything over here. And also, just for good measure, some naval bombers. Alright. Well, now it's time to... we have some destroyers here, which don't do us any good. Let's move all our ships first to Rome. Okay, at Rome there's no... Let's put them to Genoa. And... where are ships here? I want to get a good overview over all my sea forces. You can select them with Control click. If you normal do it, it just uses the infantry, land troops, and if you do it like this, it will use all the... it will select all the ship units. Alright, but that's not important here. We want to as quickly as possible kill Ethiopia, so not to lose any men, because Italy is low on manpower overall. They have 70% national unity, and they have one capital that is worth 5 victory points, Addis Ababa, and one over here with 1 victory point, Harar. And Gandhar is also worth 1. I think we should be good with just taking the capital and 1 victory point. So a push from the north is all it should take. Let's select these 4 divisions, create an army, create a leader. Let's take the one with the highest skill. Panzer leader is... okay. We only have 1. Oh, we have a very small roster of army generals. This guy I want to keep for the north, because this is the more important front, so let's just pick Ugo Cavallero. Select a front line, and then an offensive line right to the capital. If we hover over it, we can see how they will progress. Okay. And they will get a planning bonus. We don't have any time pressure, we have 70 days until this one finishes. Where we have to finish them off in order to pick Triumph in Africa. These guys will be the second army. We pick Giovanni Messe with... I mean, we don't have any panzers here now. No, we don't. But he gives us a general attack plus 20% and defense plus 20%. So higher level is definitely very worth it. Here we pick a front line as well, and an offensive line over here. So these guys will also come from the north. And either we could now directly assault with clicking this button, or just clicking right click into a province. Or we could wait, what we will do, in order to build up our planning bonus to 50%. Insufficient resources, oil and rubber, we can't do anything about it. Let's unpause on level 2. You can see the ships moving. We'll wait until they get assigned. Admirals have different Admirals and generals are not the same, they are completely different. So these will shift. Okay, yes, so that the whole front is covered. They do move, and they apparently suffer attrition. Sweet, because they're in mountains. I have not really grasped why there's sometimes 40% attrition in mountains and sometimes not, because mine would have to suffer as well. We'll find out, we'll find out. Okay, as you can see now, the plan preparation builds up, and we're talking about at maximum as a 50% attack bonus here. And this is well worth the 2%, the 25 days wait. Air wings with no mission. We'll assign all to East Africa. Do close air support and air superiority. The rest is not important. We'll do here a close air support as well. Excuse me. We have the fighters, we have the tactical bombers, and the naval bombers. Who are you guys? Naval strike, port strike. Yeah, okay, these guys are completely useless because, well, we're fighting inland. Ah, these are the 48. Okay, so they're coming from the south. If we attack now, we should have indicate. Yeah, you can see the small planes flying around. Are these ours? I guess so. Alright. I will wait a few more days for attack bonus, and the guy that moved over here hasn't had the time yet. This is the entrenchment bonus. It's basically the opposite. It builds up when you just stay on a border, and it's a defensive bonus if you get attacked. And I do not want to waste manpower, so my goal here is to build up the plan preparation to a maximum. Let's check our other units. We have 19 divisions over here, and select everything. 21 divisions, and these guys down here. That should be everything. So let's select another army. Put our field marshal in charge and just do so that we can collect them. Garrison, garrison in southern Italy. They should move now there. Excellent. And then we'll have to see if we want to exercise or not. Need some infantry equipment, that's alright. Alright, are you guys already... No. So the entrenchment builds up quicker. Yeah, they're already nearly at maximum, and the plan preparation still needs some... Of course, these guys also build up entrenchment at the same time, so I don't know what is good. So either we attack instantly so they don't get entrenchment, or we wait until our full attack bonus applies. I don't know. See some British troops over here. Now in Quill 18's Italy Let's Play, Britain just got stomped in Africa. They didn't have any troops in Suez. Egypt fell without opposition. Alright, here we have our troops. Let's pick all the guys that are already regulars and do another army with them. For instance, create a front at Italy. At France. And just for the Lolds do a front line so they get a bonus. And this army here now is 9 divisions strong and is either trained or even green. We will train with them. So let's, exercising. This will use equipment. You can see here it's a 6% attrition. But we will gain army experience and they will rise to regulars, which give a 25% combat bonus. Let's check if our divisions are already prepared fully. Nearly. I want to wait until they get 50%. So 5 more days. Derp. Ethiopian war logistics is underway. Germany does, I believe, always does the Rhineland. Yes, it does. I have installed a couple of mods. One is to have the proper German flag here. Another is to rename some of the countries. For instance, Imperial Japan, especially off-sounding countries. For instance, Neo-Ottoman Empire to Turanist Turkey, something like that. Right. What else? These guys are preparing. 46, okay. In peace times we will go up to speed 3, but for now speed 2 is okay. .48, one more day. We will attack now. Okay, I paused the game. This army will assault, and this one as well. Now, they will move on their own, but I will still be able to manage them manually. So let's just see what they are doing. Okay, they engage over here, and over here. And in the north, they attack here, and... Yeah, it's what I would have done. Okay, here we can see combat happening. Oh, sweet. That was what I wanted to show you. Here you can see 48 planes entered the combat on our side. We have air support, which gives... It just says, lets the divisions fight better, some bonuses. Here we can see the different stats. Here we can see the ground type we're fighting, here the tactics, and here the combat width, so none of us exceeds the combat width. The skill of the generals. Seo Mengesha versus Giovanni Messe. All of our divisions are in combat. If not, they will pop up here and can join after each hour tick, I guess. The green color, as opposed to yellow and red, is just a general indicator that we do better, we are currently winning. And the number tells us how far away we are from total victory. If this reaches 100, their organization breaks down to 0, and we will move into this territory. If it goes to 0, our troops shatter. Okay, now we have the attrition present here. Huh. Okay. So here you can see it's not going very well because it was yellow for a moment. Here we will achieve a breakthrough. Yeah, one retreated already and the other one will break soon. Now, okay. I will maneuver them manually to these two provinces, so we bypass all of these. And we'll also block off these, so we can move in there without opposition and maybe make them capitulate very quickly without defeating them in the field. So let's hold on. I want 2 divisions to move in here and the other 3 to go via here to Addis Ababa, and these 2 like this. We will have 70% then. Yeah, with 30% or less national unity, they will surrender. Of course, they retreated, so they already have very small organization values. We still have our plan preparation attack. It decreases so long we move them manually around without a plan. And if we draw a new one, it will get up again. So here there are no planes at the moment involved. We have a lot of them, but they have to look for the fights and decide where to go. So these 2 mountains are very defensive, but this one is definitely a weak point if we at some point want to play as Ethiopia and survive. So you guys should be soon there. Wow, it takes a long time to march to Harar. So if Harar is worth 1 victory point, the normal provinces are worth 0? Is it like that? I don't know. These guys should break soon. We have actually problems attacking here, so we lose a lot of troops apparently. So maybe you stop. Okay, you just immediately re-engage because it's what you want to do. Let's see if it's... yes, it's shown over here that we took 1 victory point. It's 14%. 14 times 5. Yeah, we should be able to make them capitulate. Where's the second city? Where was it? Ah, right over here. Gandhar. I think we will be good without it. Okay, 1 broke. The other one will break soon. I hope they don't retreat into Addis Ababa, so we have to fight them again. Sweet, we took the state. And we'll have it soon. Excellent. Let's just re-engage over here. And with 1 division we'll move into here to pursue them. So they're already engaged, but they're in reserves. They will join after some time. If it's not enough to hold Addis Ababa, let's just speed up to level 3 because it's not a very complex fighting situation. We cannot break through here apparently, it's a problem. Already earned 10 army experience and 2 air experience, which is good. You are occupied, well, that's nice. So, with the end of this day, they should fall because they are at 29% of their victory points. Excellent. So, I want to make you all stop so I don't lose any more units. How do I do that? Manually tell them to hold and I can only activate. I can of course delete just the order and assign just 1 to the front line. And just completely stop the assault and kill the order and put a new front line here. So we won't attack because they... Okay, sweet. It wasn't even until the end of the day, it just was... Take all states. Interestingly enough, because we have a good reason, I mean a good, I don't know, justification to take this state. A peace treaty where only the claimed things will get annexed actually decreases world tension. So we take Ethiopia, which is all we want to do. We seized a lot of equipment, which will only be basic stuff, I guess. We took 1 state, which is rather poor. It only has 1 military and 1 civilian factory, as well as... Ooh, why? 2 rubber. That's excellent, because this is a very precious resource, and we didn't have it, and now we even have a surplus. So we might want to decide to get up our motorized equipment. What do we need? Support 14 and infantry 1k, so it's alright. We have to fill up this first, but maybe we'll then produce a little bit more motorized because we have the rubber now. Okay, this army here will just merge into... no. Merge in here. And let's see. Excuse me. The experienced troops will merge with the pink guys. And also assign to this line. So they should move north now. Excellent. And the guys in training will merge with this army and get assigned here. Excellent. Now they all will train and move over there. And with our 12 army experienced, missing equipment production, artillery. Okay. We'll check this out in a second. I just need oil now. But these 15 lacking oil are just for the ships. So I don't really care. Motorized and tanks would be nice, but can't do anything about it at the moment. Let's have a look if we can change our templates. For instance, this is very crap. I'm gonna expand it. The Divisione Celere is not that bad, actually. This will be our military police unit. The Divisione Coloniale is basically identical with the exception of engineering companies, so we will go ahead and here we have only normal divisions. We'll select this army and select all the colonial divisions and change them into normal infantry divisions, which uses a little bit more infantry equipment and support equipment. Okay, I'm fine with that. Have to produce some more support because now I don't like colonial divisions at all, the concept of it. So we won't train anything any one of these. Delete template. And for good measure will I edit my infantry. Okay, support artillery is not necessary. Okay, the Germans make their first move. The remilitarization of the Rhineland. Germany has stationed troops in the Rhineland territory, close to the French border, in clear violation of the Treaty of Versailles. The local population cheered the German soldiers on, while the diplomatic reactions from France and Britain have so far been muted, so far. It is not more than the Germans walking into their own backyard, a political commentator in Britain observed. So, Chamberlain and Great Britain pursuing the appeasement policy, as well as Edouard Dadeir. I'm not good at French. We finished Ethiopian war logistics, which gave us naval bases and infrastructure in the African colonies. And now we would be able to do Triumph in Africa, which doesn't do anything except giving us base national unity. It's very strong, but we don't need it at the moment at all. Could do light ship effort, which would give us a research time reduction. Interesting. Interesting. I could have sworn there was a either or symbol like this one. A mutually exclusive symbol over here, so we can do army primacy as well as Mare Nostrum. Nice. But I want the extra research slot, of course, so we'll do industrial effort next. Focus all our political efforts on building up the civilian industry in a great leap forward. We get 4 civilian factories, 2 in southern Tyrol. Oh, interesting. All 4 in South Tyrol. Sweet. South Tyrol is actually where my family is from, so I appreciate that. We only have... I say we. There's only 4 factories at the moment, so we'll pump this up to 8, so South Tyrol will become much more valuable. Nice. So this division should now be all infantry, and these horse divisions. Horses have 8 suppression and infantry 6, so this is another reason why they're good for police matters. So we don't have any troops down here at the moment because we're not at a threat of being attacked. I just deleted all the air wings, so we have all our stuff in reserves. There's one logical problem. We can send fighters from Rome over here to get stationed in Africa, but they don't have the range to move that long, so I don't know how they get there, maybe via ships? I have no idea. And now this is our proud AOI, Africa Orientale Italiana, which means Italian East Africa, our nice little colony, which has 2 rubbers, 2 units of rubber I should say. Here we have 6 infrastructure, as well as here, and 3 over here. That's good. Nothing got destroyed, because sometimes infrastructure or factories get destroyed in the fighting. We have just one unlocked slot. That's bad. Is it T? Yeah, we could do something more. Okay, Ethiopia has 2 slots, but they're already filled up, so nothing to be done here. In my play, it seems that Britain is much more wary about Italian ambitions, because they do seem to have a lot of troops here. Especially over here. This is where Rommel and... Boy, I forgot. Montgomery, was it in Britain, on the British side? I think so. Fought. But this will be all for today. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next Let's Play.